Hey guys, I am here to talk about World Mental Health Day. World Mental Health Day is a day for global education, awareness, and advocacy against the social stigma against mental health. What does that mean? Well, we want to talk about it. We want to make it common. We don't want it to be something that people feel like they can't talk about because they think it's uncommon or they're alone, because the reality is they aren't alone. Actually, 1 in 5 U.S. adults has experienced mental health illness in the last year. Everybody knows 5 people, right? 1 in 25 U.S. adults experience a severe mental health illness a year. And the hardest ones for me to hear, 1 in 6 youth from ages 6 to 17 experience a mental health illness each year. And the last fact here I have for you is suicide is the second leading cause of death among people aged 10 to 34. Something I have experienced in my own personal life as well. 1 in 5 people that you love need you to be educated and need you to check in, because they might not have the tools or resources to do it themselves. They might not even know they have a mental illness. So how do we increase awareness and help those in need? Talk about it. Ask people how they're doing and mean it, and don't judge what they say. Don't judge them if they're struggling with their mental health. Be open and listen, be a supportive friend, and don't ever mock or talk down to them for opening up. Something else you can do is tell your friends your story. And don't be ashamed of your own mental health struggles, because telling your story can only remind people that they aren't alone, and it might encourage others to ask for help. Read about it, learn signs and symptoms and where to receive help, and check in with those close to you, especially if you know they're dealing with a mental illness. That means a lot. A lot of times they can't reach out, they don't feel like reaching out, they don't feel like anybody cares to reach out to them, but somebody always cares. Somebody is always wanting to make sure they're okay, and you just need to let them know that. Also, I think you should talk to your children about it when you feel that they're an appropriate age. But please remember that depression can affect children in as young as elementary school. You can check out these facts and more at NAMI.org, NAMI.org. That's the National Alliance of Mental Illness. Also, if you would like to screen yourself for mental illness, you can do that at helpyourselfhelpothers.org. Lastly, if you are suicidal, please don't do it. Take this as your sign, and please call the suicide prevention line at 1-800-273-TALK, TALK. I will be sharing more related videos throughout the day if you'd like to hear more about these subjects. And if you don't want to hear more about it, maybe you could. Lastly, keep an eye out next week. I plan to start a weekly informational talk about mental health, because I feel for the world we need to push down to heal ourselves. Love, peace, and happiness, everyone. Bye-bye.